I hate to do a reboot quite so early, but there were a few mods that I wanted to have on that I couldn't have on because apparently there's new mods needed and the load order wasn't quite right. The Call of Cthulhu specifically requires now Jex tools, which it never used to do, and I didn't hear anything about it, but then I got a lot of comments about, you know, you need to have Jex tools for cults to work. Industrial Age, just having it near the top of the load order seems to have maybe perhaps done the trick. I don't really know, but it seems to be working now, which is awesome because I'd quite like to have all of the Call of Cthulhu stuff on because cults really makes the mod, and Industrial Age kinda interesting, though I never really did too much with it. And if I'm going medieval, I don't know, we might mix it up with medieval and industrial, just sort of I don't know. But I'm still keeping off expanded prosthetics and a dog set because I still think there might be some issue with that and the zombie apocalypse mod. Maybe. I don't know for sure. So, it sucks to reboot this early, but better super early than super into it when we realize that nothing's working and all that. I think we'll be okay now. And I am going to actually edit this real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and set this to dried berries instead. We'll give myself, I don't know. But this should hopefully get us through a little bit better. And just in case, it will last longer. Doesn't spoil as quickly. Though berries don't spoil very quickly anyway, but whatever. The seed is, oh boy, and we're just going to leave the sliders probably default. I think I'm going to go for a temperate forest regardless, just because the mods on their own is pretty insane. What are you guys? Department of Possession. Oh, that's the agency. Ah, yes. And Camp Washington, 8th Infantry Division. A lot of tribes. Jesus. Okay, so as far as hostile people go, none of these. Okay, we have the one hostile tribe, Brotherhood of Nod, a medieval war band, a lost platoon, a pirate band, and a pirate band, and a pirate band, and a pirate band. Okay. We'll go with temperate forest, like I said, just because it's sort of the simpler start. It's normal, I guess. And ideally large hills somewhere near a road would be cool, just in case we end up traveling. That's mountainous, 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 mountainous. Small hills. I like large hills. I'll go with mountainous if I have to. Looks like we're going with mountain. Hey, there's a large hills. Okay. It's a little cold in the winter, and it's just kind of a little bit cold overall, which not a huge problem. Not a huge problem. And I need granite, right? Granite's the rock I need. Yes. It's definitely not slate, and slate's the one we're missing, so I think we're okay. And going for fairly large. I'm gonna go with the same names as last time just because it never really got much of a chance. You guys are looking fancy. Too smart and lazy? Ugh. Okay. I wonder, would that mean that they just get like skill up super quickly because they take longer to do everything, but they also learn really quickly? So it would take like less meals to get really good at cooking, an example. Or in your case, crafting. God, you can just pump out that shit. Oh my god. Growing animals, you don't do violence, you're a hard worker and a green thumb. You don't do art or intellectual. Decent at melee, bloodlust, okay. Kind. Oh, kind but bloodlust? Wait, what? Okay. Okay, humps. Whatever you say, man. Chemical Inches, Pyromaniac kind, really good at melee. And good at melee, Profile, Depressive, and Pretty. Okay. Now, I'm interested to hear if the combat music loops again. Somebody had said that that was an issue with these things, the ancient structures. That was introduced in the recent alpha update. 17B, I think it is. So, if that continues, I'm just going to go dev mode and I'm just going to remove whatever's inside. I usually don't open these anyway, so it's not like I'm losing out. But as long as it shuts it up, because that would have gotten so annoying. Not really seeing any like super duper awesome, amazing, fantastic starting spots. I guess this general area where we started will do. There is geothermal there if we ever get that far. There is the steel, some components, some more steel. This is all limestone, granite. We need granite, so that's good. I guess we'll set up shop here. It's just, we don't have very much to start with after we equip. It's just the bit of wood, which was really just to get like basic shelter set up real fast. Well, we can chop down trees and dried berries, but that's really super easy hauling. So, really be anywhere. I could take that. That wouldn't be too bad. Sort of like wall up a bit here and over here. Leave me with an eastern and a southern front. Maybe. Could do. Sounds like the music's fixed, so that's good. It must have just been a bug with that particular world generation. Not really sure what that would be, though. It's a very odd bug. Anyway, I'll do my beginning intro, whatever stuff, setting up the restrictions and hours and assigning the drug policies and all that jazz. And I'll update you in a bit. We've got this structure here, and I'm not really sure if it's large enough to have something in it or not. I know sometimes you can have infestations in them, and they can be pretty small for that to happen. So this could be one of those guys that's just like really long, and it's got infestations in it. Could be 1, 2, 3, or I don't know, up to 100 maybe. Not really sure. A little bit of odd discoloration there. What is that? Oh, just a marble peeking through. Okay. So I'm gonna mine around this for now, and we'll open that in a bit probably, because it is very much in the way. Settling not exactly up here. While this is a really cool area, and I'll probably still use that for bedrooms at the start, I would like to be a little closer to the growing zones, because we got a little bit of rich soil here, mostly mud though, and then we've got a lot of rich soil over here that I'd like to use one day. So if we start up here, that's a hell of a trip, but down here, not so much. You could even do a just mining tunnel, just like a little shortcut type thing. I don't know, maybe just lop that whole thing off and kitchen dining, not really sure. But that's the plan, is mine around this, see just how big it is. Collect the steel, a little bit of granite along the way, and crack it open in a bit and see. Otherwise, fenced-in area, stockpile zone, preferred, literally everything. So all the wood and all that just moves over there. We'll build up bedrooms in a bit. We've got Johnny Z with the short sword, he'll be getting Ove with the bow, even though he's good at melee, but he is too smart, and I don't really have anybody else for shooting. So he's sort of the only one who shoots. Ozik, who is 0 at shooting and interested in melee, so they're getting a sword. Rogue, who refuses to fight. And Leva, who's really super awesome at melee and burning passion with it, so fuck yeah. But that leaves just one person shooting, which is kind of annoying, but that's probably okay. If I focus on growing, because growing is super viable nowadays, then we won't need to be doing very much hunting, but that's how I've got that set up. That'll be due to change soon. I don't know. Other than that, I did the drug policies, clothing. I think we're okay to resume. Have been having some pretty intermittent frame rate issues. I think I've got that sorted. It turned out to be the Windows 10 game bar bullshit that they introduced. New feature that they just kind of like silently forced onto me. It was affecting me pretty severely. So I think I've got that fixed now. Maybe, I hope. I don't know. If there's any stuttering in the recording, it should be fixed, and if it's still there, then I apologize. I'll do what I can to fix it in the future, but I think we're okay for now. Just throwing it out there. Growing zone wise, we've got strawberries, the entire thing here. And then we've got some heel root, a little bit of smoke leaf, and some hops. Smoke leaf I like doing for pain management, or if your mood is like below 65%, I think. Or I wanted it to be 65 if I haven't had social drugs here. 61%, because I couldn't. It's like impossible to get it down to 60%. You can do 50%, you can do 40%, but you can't do. I can't do it. So I'm at 61%, close enough. And then smoke leaf if your mood is below 45, just to help you out a little bit. And then pain management, if you don't know, is something that I started doing recently because the people who have a scar, super annoying because they're always in pain. But if they have smoke leaf, they're kind of numb, so they don't feel it and it doesn't bother them anymore. And they get the positive boost from being stoned. So that's what I've got there. And then again, clothes, just wear it if it's below 55. Okay, yeah, there is something in there. Okie dokie. It must be infestation. We'll see how long it is, and we'll play it by ear. Although if I crack it open now, will they silently grow in there? That I don't know. I'd imagine no. I think the game spawns the stuff as soon as the wall drops, so technically it's not actually there. I think. We'll see. Did I roof all that? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. And, hold open for temperature reasons. And is he cloud watching? Because you are the cook, so you start your day a little early just to make sure breakfast is done. Just sit and wait a little bit. I guess I will do this. I may as well. It's kind of far away, but it is what it is. And because I have the cults mod on right now, which is awesome if you don't know, we can do the linkable pews and chandeliers and stuff. I got the objects going for that. Oh my god. I'm actually super glad that I was able to get those working, because that's... the Cthulhu mod pack is pretty significantly awesome. I mean, Medieval Times is great too, but the Cthulhu one is like... that was really good. These are all awful. Alright, yeah, because we don't really have a constructor, really. Everybody's terrible at it. It's the type of thing where I could just queue up a bunch of, what, like dining chairs? Just like queue them up, deconstruct them, queue them up, deconstruct them, that sort of thing, just to keep the constructors busy. Get good. I might do that actually. Let's do that. Go up some dining chairs. Slow beginnings. Yeah, it's just dining chairs, just they don't take too much to do, but they take a lot of time to build, so it's a pretty decent way to get your construction up early on. I don't know if it's the best per se, but it's pretty good. Is it cheaty? Sorta. I don't know. I imagine it's just like assembling and disassembling IKEA furniture or something. Like, I guess that maybe gets you better at construction, maybe? Not really sure. And then as far as joy goes, we do have the targets, which I'd very much like to do. Should plant cotton, actually. Something I forgot. Put it here. Nice. Johnny Z up bright and early to cook, but there's nothing to cook, so he just goes straight into growing. Awesome. I still feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what though. I'll need more wood. It's not very much wood at all. I'd like to have a lot more. Oh man. Just hammering and drilling away at this shit. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're clueless. Okay, construction 4, construction 1. And construction 2. Who are you? Why are you doing this? Leva, why? What are you supposed to be doing? Hauling, cleaning, perhaps helping with mine? Ah, research. That is definitely something I could do. Just like a little research hut somewhere would be okay, I think. Just throw it. Ah, something like that, I suppose. And then production, research. And there's some more wood for us. Shoddy, that's fine. We will eventually be using these, so it's not much of a waste. Aw, it broke. Aw, jeez. What happened? Hoping these mods actually do work. There's no errors anymore. The industrial stuff mod was throwing up a shitload of errors before, but now it's totally okay. Everything's just fine. All I did was move it to the top of the load order, like somebody had mentioned I should do, because it's such a big mod, I guess. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it seems to have worked. Actually, don't hunt him yet. I have no way to butcher him or anything. There's no reason to do that yet. But seems to be working, so that's really good. I'd assume that the zombie mod's working. There's a virus active. There's no errors. And GDI and Nod, their faction thing exists. They're on the world map. I'm assuming that works. It just might take a little bit of time for the mods to kick off. A lot of the time, it just takes time. 75 wood, got plenty. Okay. We'll do torch lamp. Because I need tallow wax for that stuff, which is cook stove, butcher table, one of those. Why are you just pathing right through a tree all the time? Is it really slower to go around? I noticed that at the very beginning when they're moving stuff across, they like just path through a couple trees to move down. We could hold that open as well, just so it doesn't get too hot. The torch lamp does generate a little bit of heat, not very much though. I tried at one point doing, starting with nothing playthrough, and I did just torch lamps everywhere for heat because I didn't have heaters or electricity. And it kinda sorta worked. a little bit. You gotta kinda throw in a shitload of them for it to really do too much though. Got a nice pack of muffalo there, that's nice, they're easy to kite, they're a good hunt. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. I always forget just how good the forest is. You don't have to worry about temperature, the hunting's plenty, there's trees goddamned everywhere, you got growing zones. Oh yeah. Kinda easy mode, but again, the mod thing that I'm running, it's pretty intense. Want to get this up so we can start working on the medieval technologies. get going on that. The researcher I have is, I was going to do Ove because he's the too smart guy, so he'll get really good really fast. And I still might. I don't know. Could also just have 2 research benches and have Ove and Leva both just work together and pump it out. Could do that. That means hunting will be behind, mining might be behind. Fuck it, we'll do it. If there's nothing to hunt, then research. And we'll build copy. Yeah, let's extend the wall out a little bit here. Deconstruct that, build it out. Another research table and a couple chairs. They're dining chairs, but doesn't matter. Yeah, get in there. If you don't know, too smart, global learning factor plus 80%. So it's you're basically interested in everything, and if you're interested, you're basically burning passion. And if you're burning passion, you're just ridiculous. Like, so quickly you're going to get up. Yeah, Johnny Z is doing his scribbling thing. Johnny Z, no. Depressive, pretty prostophile. How far away is the tree this time? Oh, that's not that bad. Johnny Z has no memory of the writing that is still slightly dampened from the sweat of their labors. It is a ghastly book filled with a strange alien language that is not readily understood. The ominous-looking diagrams of ritual sacrifices and spells within the tome has some colonists unnerved by its occult nature, whereas others have proposed setting up a proper research center to further study the secrets held within. We got a grimoire, which we use to... Call it back, please. Which we use to do the occult research bench business, which is something I need to research. Nope, there it is. Forbidden Knowledge Center, that's the one. Which this, you have to hide it. If people see this, they kind of hate you for it. It's not a good thing to have visible to the public. I learned that the very, 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 very hard way. Though still oddly entertaining because they didn't react exactly how I'd imagined they should. It was really interesting. And we're officially at that point now where we need to start getting up some berries. Get a little bit of heal root too while we're at it, just in case. So many berries around, this is nice. This is a much better start than last time, Jesus. Look at all those, fucking hell. Berries for days. And we'll do structure. Wood wall, can we still do wood? Or can we do steel yet? Maybe. Maybe. You could always turn this into the kitchen dining area. This will turn into a freezer door. Could do a little butcher back room here. Could do. So if I start with just individual bedrooms first, it might be okay. So let's do that. Let's go 6 by 7. God, it's so huge though. I refuse. 6 by 4, how about? Oh god, oh jeez. Okay, there we go. I refuse to follow suit of having ginormous bedrooms. You don't spend that much time in there. Ever, at all. It shouldn't be that huge of a deal, goddammit. I refuse. Yeah, tame the rocks, that's what I wanted. Good luck with that. Actually, pet rocks. Sure. Might be onto something there. Can we tame? No, we can't tame rocks. God damn it. Worth a shot. Let's forbid this room. So that'll be the 5 bedrooms we need. I'm gonna go ahead I can resume. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the vents. Again, we're just going to pretend that it's the sort of, well, I don't really need it actually. But if I ever do vents, we're just gonna pretend it's just like holes in the wall or something, because I could just hold open doors too, I suppose. That'd work too, huh? Save the steel. Just build copy of a door, just throw it there. Leave open but forbid it so they don't use it. And that'd work too. Thought I had all that forbidden. Might have forgotten a bit. I mean, with 2 people researching, this should be going up pretty quickly. We do have the slight boost because we're technically Neolithic, so it's a penalty, but then in the scenario thing I have it, we're plus 200%, or times 200% rather, not plus. Plus 100%, so it's doubled, putting us at the medieval era. There is a mod that allows you to progress through the eras, but there is also a lot of talk of it not working right. It would say stuff like, oh yeah, you belong in the industrial era, because I know how to do, like these things. Though it may consider those to be Neolithic techs. No, it's medieval. And industrial. So it's like, if I research half the industrials, it puts me into the industrial age, or if I research all medieval techs, it puts me into the industrial age. But sometimes it glitch out, it sounds like, and you just kind of start and it's like, well, technically you're medieval age, but you could totally be industrial age. The final straw is being depressive. I don't think that was it. I'm pretty sure it's this. I can't do anything with you, Johnny. Jesus, god damn it. Dude's gone fucking nuts. He's going around slaying turkeys with a sword. Rogue. Rogue, you may need to look out, Rogue. Yeah, fling. Visitors. Stisium? Lilith and Glasgow. Okay. God damn it, Johnny, are you gonna be okay? Don't die by the turkey. Run, Ozik, run! Run! Kite him into another turkey, he'll get his ass kicked. Not the boom rat though, oh god. Johnny, please don't latch onto the boom rat. Run into the bedrooms, go, go, go! You're pathing really dumbly. Dumbly? Stupidly. Idiotically. It's awful. Continue kiting, he'll just eventually stop and look around and be like, who to attack next? Or he'll try to climb over rocks. And this is why straitjackets are fantastic. You're gonna try to break down the door. No, you're just gonna rip it open. Well, shit. Don't kill him, please. Oh, extinguish the fire. God damn it. You're okay now? Sort of. Kind of. We'll pretend you're okay. Yeah, just keep the sword on the ground, actually. And leave it. Please don't set Ova on fire. Leva. Leva. Leva, please. Who's the doctor? Johnny Z's the doctor. So in that case, self-tend.